The job market isn't pretty for anyone out there these days, but executives are having an especially hard time finding work because jobs for higher level professionals are dwindling. The good news is that on Wednesday, there's a special conference aimed at helping them find work. Lee Skaalrud from Professional Edge, Inc. is here to talk all about it. And thanks for being with us this morning, Lee. First, let's talk about the state of things. Is there still hope out there, or are the unemployed just destined to be unemployed? When will some good news happen for these folks?
No, actually, we're finding it leveling off.
Right.
And we're always seeing traction in the job market. There's always hiring going on. It could be that it's a little bit more competitive. The fruit has been pretty low on the tree the last few years in terms of getting a job. It's now just a little bit higher in the tree, a little bit more work, a little bit more competitive.
Okay, now what's Professional Edge, an extension of Career Partners? What kind of services do you provide?
We provide professional outplacement and career transition services for clients throughout Minneapolis, St. Paul, through the nation and through the world.
Okay, now a lot of people are just sending out resumes they see on job sites. What about this conference? What kind of things can they learn there that might really help them out?
We have a lot of great information coming in terms of how to work with recruiters, social networking, LinkedIn, all of these more contemporary tools that have not really been around for a while. The internet's a murky place. Learning how to navigate that appropriately, learning how to use and do effective networking, which is really important, especially for the executive population. We're going to have some great stuff there.
And especially if you haven't been here that long. Maybe you live in a place you just haven't been all that long. Networking is especially difficult. What are advanced search methods? What does that mean?
Well, when we start getting into things along the lines of LinkedIn and using social networking,
okay,
and also enhancing that in terms of combinations around, say, a resume submission, going online to submit for a job, and then wrapping networking around that.
Okay, and relationship building, also very important for job seekers?
Extraordinarily important, and that's where it comes into learning how to network effectively, not just showing up to an event, but actually making some good contacts and then broadening your network as you move forward.
I know one of the things you guys talk about is branding your career campaign. What does that mean?
Well, we all have themes. If you look through your career and look at what are the unique knowledge, skills, abilities that you bring to the table, and how do you communicate that to your network, the future employer during an interview? How do you put that value proposition out there that makes you unique and more qualified?
Okay, and conducting an honest assessment of yourself, another tip. And what is that all about?
We all have blind spots.
Yeah.
And so really being honest about your marketability, your skills, and looking at, you may build plans in terms of moving forward, but have a plan A and a plan B, maybe even a plan C. Depending on this market. This market is a little bit different than traditional job markets. And
is there somebody at this conference real quick that can help you develop that plan A, B, and C?
Absolutely. So there's going to be great speakers and some great information.
Okay, and it's, I think a lot of us are so used to saying, or a lot of the job seekers are so used to saying, well, I've done this, therefore I should always do this. But you're saying, hey, move out of that comfort zone a little bit.
Absolutely. The nature of job search has changed radically, and you really got to open up your eyes and be willing to do things that are not so comfortable.
Okay, and if you are in the job market, it of course can be a little daunting, a little depressing sometimes, but important to really take care of yourself as you continue that job search.
Absolutely. Physical well-being is very important. Keeping a very positive, resilient attitude. It really shows up in the interview itself and in networking. People draw towards people that have that kind of positive outlook.
Okay, and as I know a lot of people are saying, hey, what about starting up my own business? Is now a good time to do that? Or is the market just too bad right now?
People are building portfolio careers now and starting their own businesses. It is you've got to know what you're doing to do that during transition, have the financial wherewithal to make that happen, because starting something from scratch does take time for income flow. And so you've got to be careful about when you start that business and if you do that during transition.
All right, a lot of fantastic tips, and of course you can learn more at the Community Career Conference. It's on Wednesday from 8 until 5. It's at the Christ Presbyterian Church in Edina. The cost is $25. All proceeds benefit Second Harvest Heartland. All right.